Recruited a whole lot before I was committed to Central Arkansas, and then Coach Eric Morris took me up to Pullman, Washington with him. It was awesome.
John, this Oklahoma offense wasn't very prolific with big plays last year. You described as a dynamic quarterback. What can you do to sort of jumpstart the big plays for the Sooners?
Well, I appreciate that. I'd say the offense and all the players we have around me is going to help. We got a lot of dynamic players and that can do a lot of dynamic things, and coach included. Coach Arbuckle is a very, very smart coach. We got a lot of coaches around the board, and everybody's a year better, and everybody's going to do a good job.
What in specific can you do, or any quarterback do, to create big plays?
I think it's important to let the big plays come to you. You know, you try to make too many big plays, you force the ball. But knowing the sequencing and not trying to force big plays down the field will, in the end, help you get big plays down the field.
So what drew you to the program, and how excited are you to get going after they had an uncharacteristic down season?
I'm super excited. I mean, it's the University of Oklahoma. There's a lot of history there, and same offensive coordinator. So I got to learn all my teammates, build relations with everybody, and it was a lot of fun. It's going to be great.
Has any of the hype just around you personally, is it taking you by any surprise? It seems like there's been quite a bit here over the last couple of months.
I would say only because I've never had it before.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been the big name in the media, you know, and now I try to get off of it, try not to look at it. I don't think it's good for me.
Is that hard?
No, you just put the screen time on your phone, you don't look at it, you know.
John, we were talking to Diego Pavia the other day about his attitude and philosophy when he takes on a tackler one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
What's your attitude?
I believe there's a proper angle that you can take as somebody's coming at you to just not let them get a clean hit on you. You know, you can have a little wiggle, which luckily I have, and then you don't need to take every hit. Also, that's a big thing for a quarterback that I'm still trying to learn. You know, saving yourself for the next play, but also doing it at the right times.
John, what's it been like building the chemistry with all the wide receivers?
It's been a lot of fun. You know, they're great dudes, and we're so like-minded. They love football, and so do I. And so just going on the field and then talking after we're off the field and what we thought, and it's been great.
John, how much has this coaching staff encouraged you to just be yourself?
Mm-hmm. A lot. They Coach Venables does a great job making sure that I don't put too much pressure on myself. You know, the media says this and that, but that's not what it's about. It's about me and what I do every day, what I bring to this team, and how I lift up my teammates.
John, you guys are really pleased with the progress as an offense throughout the spring.
Mm-hmm.
How's that come throughout the summer and kind of your player-led workouts?
Yeah. It's taking the next step. I think we have a lot of good offensive leaders that really, really care about the outcome of this team, and that matters a lot. And so it's been great. The spring was good. There was days where it should have been better. It's the same with the summer, and then the fall camp it'll be the same because, like, we're all chasing perfection, and that's real hard to do. And this defense is really good, so that's going to challenge us even more. But we're going to get to where we need to be.
John, what's your impression so far, Jermichael?
He's J. Mike, man. He's great. You can tell he loves being around the guys, and he loves being here. He loves the work. It's been fun getting to know him, and we live in the same neighborhood, so we've been around. And just watching him play football is a lot of fun.
How were trying to figure out what you were going to do after last season? Did you talk to Cam Warren at all?
I did. Yeah, he actually called me often, like the last week where I was deciding, and then he gave me his advice, and he knew. I think he wanted to tell me what he thought was best for me, which I appreciate, and it ended up being pretty good for me. Love that dude, really do, and it's awesome to see what he's done. I'm super proud of him. Can't wait to watch him on Sundays this year. It's crazy.
How much importance is it having been Arbuckle? We've been together 3 years.
Yeah.
You're both at a new place.
Mm-hmm.
And what have you learned about the SEC culture so far?
SEC media, SEC fans care a lot about SEC football, which is great. That's how it's been forever. That's how it will be forever, and that's how it should be. Transitioning with him has been great. He loves ball, and we love each other, and we have a great relationship. So if I ever need anything, I go to him, and if he ever needs anything, he comes to me. It's a lot of fun. I do remember that game. I started off real slow. I was trying to do too much. Just as a young quarterback, it just happens sometimes, and now I've progressed away from that. Learned that football is not a game of trying to force the ball and just letting it happen. And but yeah, we lost that game. That was a good team.
John, obviously you're new to Oklahoma, but have you heard anything, or has anyone brought you up to speed on that Oklahoma-Missouri rivalry? Anything you're looking forward to there?
Not a whole lot. I mean, I'm very excited to play them. My dad went to Mizzou, so it's going to be a lot of fun that game playing against them. I always knew about them growing up because my dad went there. Obviously, he swam there. So, but yeah.
With your father going there, was there any talking with them while you were in the portal, or was that something?
I talked to them a little bit, but it didn't become like over. It didn't get over Oklahoma, no.
What's the process like of keeping guys like Jaden Gibson, Giovanni Gibson, just kind of a part of the program,
Yeah.
despite being not able to do stuff on the
Right.
field?
I think it's important to. You can't do stuff with them on the field, so you do stuff with them off the field, and that's the same with everybody. But I think being there for them because they didn't expect it to happen again, and it sucks. And Giovanni got to stay at my house for a little bit right when it happened, and that was one of the best things that's happened to me all year. I love being around him, love being able to serve, just cook for him and help him, and that really brought me a lot of joy and made our relationship real strong. But they've been around and they're helping, like they're out there at practice hyping everybody up and asking questions, and they're still really involved, and I applaud them for that because it's not easy. And both of them went through it and around the same time. So, but I'm so proud of them, and they're progressing pretty well.
It seems like the buzz around Elijah Thomas has been
Yeah.
fantastic through
Yeah.
the spring. Is it just one of those things every day he's doing something that freshmen normally don't do from what you've seen?
He's doing a great job. He's an athletic freak. I mean, you see by his weight room times and his weight room lifts and his running times, and then on the field he's picking up the offense in the game real well. It's not all the time that a freshman receiver can feel the game the way he does, but he feels the game really well.
We haven't got to fall camp or anything yet, but what kind of addition is Ott going to be, you think, for you guys?
He'll be a great addition. We got a good running back room, and he got even better because he came. He's real smart, real good at football, obviously, and he loves the game. And you got a bunch of people that love the game, and we'll succeed.
Was he, like, when you got him, was that something where you were like, wow, having a GM is pretty cool. We just got another really good player.
Yeah, right. I knew a little bit, like we're trying to. I didn't have a big part in it. It's just like a couple rumors here and there, but yeah, it's exciting, And Jim Nagy's been doing a great job. Just hanging out with him on the plane right here, private jet. It was awesome, but he's a great dude, and you can just hang out with him. But he's also down to business. It's real good. And but yeah, Jaden Ott's been great.
You talked about you really hadn't you hadn't dealt with a lot of hype in your career, always sort of been the underdog. Well, you're not the underdog anymore. You're at Oklahoma, and people think you're going to have a great year. How do you deal with big expectations for the first time in your life? I
wouldn't say I definitely don't use it as pressure. It's definitely not pressure on me. I think it's just another reason to just go at it every day. I have my process, and I know my process because I've been in college for a couple of years. I know what needs to be done. And then I stepped it up a notch. Everything is intensified for a little bit. The way I'm eating, the way I'm sleeping, the way I'm working out. It's even more important now than it's ever been. Not because of what anybody on the outside says, but because of the expectation I have for myself.
John, what's your anticipation of playing in the OU Texas game? And did you go to any growing up?
I went to one growing up. Obviously, I knew a lot about it. Grew up in Dallas. Every weekend it goes on. So everybody's talking about it. I'm really excited for it. The atmosphere and the competition will be great.
Which one did you go?
I don't remember. I think it was my junior year, so 2020.
Kobe game?
But I don't. That doesn't sound right.
Wild game.
2019, maybe.
Who won?
I left at the third quarter. It's homecoming. I was stupid. Homecoming dance. I know, it was stupid. But yeah.
Who did you like back when you were growing up? Who were your teams that you followed?
I liked Trayvon Boykin a lot at TCU a while back. Don't really know why. I just liked the way he played the game. And then when I knew I just wanted to get recruited, I didn't have one team I cheered for. I just liked players.
John, what was the biggest transition good, bad, and different on the field?
It's all been real good. I mean, learning the new people was the thing I was most worried about. I just never been put in a situation where I needed to learn and lead so quickly. But it was great. They embraced me. The players embraced me. The coaches embraced me, and they lifted me up for me to succeed. And it's all been real good.
With the transition, have you noticed any differences from Ben, just going from Washington State to here? Has he kind of been that same guy for you?
He's been a lot of the same. I mean, I think we both know that. I mean, this is an important year for everybody, but that's how it is every year. His off-season focus has been real good. He loves it, and he knows how important it is to stay around and help everybody learn the offense. That's the one new thing this year from last year. Everybody going into the second year of Washington State of the offense knew the offense. And here it's not that. That's not the case. And so him being around has been great, but it's same Coach Arbuckle.
How's the relationship with BV kind of come along since you first got here?
It's been great. He loves football, and he loves it. He's always in the building, talking defense, talking about what I need to do better, which is great. That's what I need. And he loves. We were on the plane ride over. He's talking about football. It's like, dang, dude, just hang out, Nah, he loves it, and I appreciate the opportunity he's given me, and I'm really excited to see him coach.
John, what's your favorite thing to do on a football field?
Score, like just get in the end zone somehow, running, throwing, and then just after the game when you win, you get to look over and say you beat somebody. It's awesome.
You said you like to players more than teams growing up. Who's the quarterback? Your favorite quarterback, or the one you emulated?
I like Trayvon Boykin, Lamar, Baker, Kyler. There's a lot. Max Duggan, I liked him a little bit because some people said I was a little like him. Just the way he plays, so tough. And there's more, but there's a lot. I like to take little things from everybody's game.
Michigan's coming to town early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find any benefit in playing a team of that magnitude before you get to SEC play?
Yeah, I think so for sure. I mean, that's a good team, and they've added some good additions to their roster. Michigan's always a good team that's going to fight hard, and so I'm excited to play them. I mean, it's going to be a good test for us, and we're excited for the opportunity.